Or to cloud, recording is showing. Let's show the screen. And you all should be able to see my screen, correct? Let me close out this Skype stuff. All right, this. All right, you all can see my screen, right? Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. It is recording. Let me make sure recording. Should I stream this on Facebook? What do y'all think? I'm not gonna do it tonight. So let me go ahead and log in on this. I'm going to start on top. Okay, so we're gonna talk tonight about the unit of prosperity. Obviously, let me move this out the way. Here, hold on. You can tell I'm still kind of new to Zoom. Every time I get ready to start this, actually, I am gonna stream this on Facebook, change my mind. Let's see. Yeah, I had to stream. I had to stream on Facebook. Why not? Can y'all still hear me? I don't see my mic moving anymore. Yeah, I had to stream. I had to stream on Facebook. Why not? Can y'all still hear me? Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Just want to make sure because my mic is not moving. So do me a favor. If you all can't hear me, type yes one more time because my mic is not moving. I just want to make sure before I begin because once, okay, good. Okay, because once I start, I'm not going to be able to see the chat. All right, good. Okay, so we're going to start here from the beginning. If anybody has my phone number, if something goes wrong, just kind of text me or call me, better yet. Well, not many people have my new number, but hopefully nothing goes wrong. But anyway, my name is Reginald Stinson. I am the founder of the Unit of Prosperity. Tonight it's a pleasure and an honor to really be able to do this webinar and to be in this position. This is like a dream come true for myself. Obviously, started this journey in network marketing in 2006 because I was broke, busted, and disgusted. Basically, was basically a man with a dream. You know, I dropped out of high school, went to college, discovered very quickly that college wasn't for me because I wasn't really going for myself at that time. I was going because that's something my mom thought I should do. And I really didn't have no direction on what I really wanted to do at the time. So it was really a waste of money. But I knew earlier on that working in corporate America for me was not going to work. All right. Now, there's nothing wrong with corporate America at all. I'm not one to job bash because if you have a great career, definitely keep at it. Some people have jobs they hate. Unfortunately, I was one of the people that had a job I absolutely hated. I was making $7.70 an hour at Chick-fil-A. And that wasn't really enough to live on, especially these days. Now, back then, I have no idea how we did it. I guess things were not as expensive as they are now. But we made it on $7.70 an hour, plus the 8 my wife was making, okay? But it was quite a journey. So as you can tell, I am from Birmingham, Alabama. I have a little country grammar. And I apologize for that if it offends anyone, but that's just the way it is, okay? So going into this, you know, sometime I ask God, you know, I know God gave me this vision. I know he gave it to me, but when certain things happen or I have to make certain decisions, I'm like, God, are you sure? You know, it's kind of like, you know, I'm in disbelief with what's actually happening because this is something that, you know, I've been working towards for the past, you know, 3 to 4 years, right? And to reach this point to where we are right now, to where we are our own company in a direct sales niche is absolutely amazing. So again, I am the founder of the Unit of Prosperity. We were actually established December 12th, 2014 as a legitimate company, okay? Now the team name has been around way before then, but we established as a legitimate company December 12th, 2014. I'm a retired underachiever high school dropout, like I mentioned before, all right? Now, it wasn't because I wasn't smart. It was because I made bad decisions. Now, in school, I've always been, I guess, a high achiever until I got to high school and I got around the wrong crowd and began to make wrong decisions. Let me see what you all are sound. Okay, can you all still hear me? Someone saying they lost sound. Am I still coming through okay? Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Okay. So I just made a lot of bad decisions. Okay. Let me come here. Been in the home-based business industry or profession since 2006. Like I said, I was broke, busted, and disgusted. Was looking for a way out. Was looking to create financial freedom. Was thinking about retirement very early on in my career while I still had time. Because again, most people wait until the last minute to start thinking about retirement, but I started thinking about retirement when I was in my 20s. Lacked stability in the early ages of my journey in this industry, like most people do, jump from company to company, trying to find that one thing that will make me rich overnight. End up hitting a plateau in 2013, retired my wife from corporate America after she had our daughter. Generated $1 million online during my career, millions of dollars, okay, multiple millions. Built teams in the tens of thousands and launched UOP as a direct sales company February 1st, 2018. So that was basically 2 months ago from today. We actually launched as a direct sales company and not just a team, okay? Now, I've been featured in several home-based business publications on the front page, have internal articles as well. Was voted #1 internet marketer in 2014. Made, again, multiple six figures in several direct sales companies, crossed 7 figures in one as well. Mastered the art of internet marketing. A lot of people know me as the internet marketing guy. I'm not the best in the world, but I can say I am one of the best in the world as it relates to internet marketing, okay? Now, here's some things that you should know about us, okay? Now, we are a brand new as a direct sales company, okay? Like I mentioned earlier in the earlier part of the conversation, we are brand new in the direct sales niche, okay? Things are not perfect as they are right now. Now, whenever you're launching anything new, okay, there are going to be problems, there are going to be hiccups, there are going to be bugs, there are going to be things that you may not completely like. And even with companies that have been around 20 plus years, there's always something in a company that you don't like. Every single last company I've been a part of, whether they were new or whether they were companies that have been established for a long time, there was always something that I didn't like. So I had to realize that if I go out looking for things to be perfect, I'm just basically setting myself up for disappointment, okay? So things are not perfect here. We will make mistakes. Again, I'm normally on the distributor side as a CEO, okay? So I'm being 100% transparent with you on this webinar, okay? Most people wouldn't say that, but I'm gonna tell you, hey, we'll make mistakes. I will make mistakes, okay? It's just a part of the game. We make mistakes, we learn, and we grow together as a company and as people. However, we are striving to be a multi-million, then billion-dollar brand. That's the reason why we changed and shifted the brand from Easy Cash Code for those people that are transitioning over or that may have heard about Easy Cash Code. We shifted from that and became Unit of Prosperity, which is a brand that's recognized in the industry traditionally as a team, but you know, we have been selling, you know, different software and such behind the scenes for a couple of years, in addition to being just a team. Now, Rome wasn't built overnight. Now, a lot of people have joined us as founders, which the founders are pretty much solid here, right? But we have other people that have joined and they're wanting everything to be perfect, everything to be crispy, creamy, everything's to be peachy and rosy. And it's just not going to happen. When you're trying to build and establish, a multi-million or billion-dollar brand. Like, there's some things you're going to have to go through. There are some processes that you may have to go through. There's some glitches in software that you may have to go through, that you may have to experience in order to get things to work the way they're supposed to work ultimately, okay? So before I talk about anything in this webinar, I wanted to be transparent with you so that if you decide to partner with us today at this moment, you know what to expect. You're not expecting things to be perfect. All you're doing is buying into the vision of the company, which the vision is to create the most success stories from ordinary people, or by ordinary people than any other direct sales company out there. Because again, I've been in the industry a while, and I know that a lot of these companies are just giving heavy hitters, quote unquote, or gurus, or people that may have, established credentials in the industry, deals to build their companies. And unfortunately, those are the people that are the only ones that traditionally make money for real in network marketing. The people that have massive influence, the people that have a following. They just go from company to company, get deal to deal, build a company, make money, and mostly everybody struggle. So we're looking to reverse that and have a complete paradigm shift here in the unit of prosperity. Now, we retain one of the top MLM attorneys in the United States, okay? So to show people our legitimacy and to show people that we are serious about what we're doing, we retain one of the top MLM attorneys in the United States. We also have experience as distributors. It shouldn't be as distributors. So we know how to play both sides of the coin, okay? Now, we're learning the corporate side of things, or I'm learning the corporate side of things as CEO. However, we've been on the distributor side, us here at corporate, so we know what you guys pretty much want for the most part, because we've been where you are. We plan to be the company you've been searching for, okay? Now, again, I've had needs and wants as a distributor, and because I didn't get them everywhere, I'm gonna do my best to fulfill obviously some things that I think that are very imperative as a distributor over here with our company, and also adhere to whatever your things are as well, and definitely take heed to what you guys need out there in the marketplace. Now, we do some of the software that we offer. I don't know why this thing is jumping ahead, but we do have UOP SMS Pro software, which is a software that we've been selling for years, okay? We've sold it to real estate agents offline, business owners, etc., internet marketers. So this is not really a brand new software. Now, this will actually be inside of our back office here in the next couple of days. It's already live, but we're just trying to make sure from a technology standpoint that things work with the new website. So for those people that have been asking for this, the software in itself should be live on the website, in the tutorials and everything in the next couple of days. Again, it's just a technology thing. Now, passive profit formula, this is actually one of our products that came from Easy Cash Code. It's actually an upgraded product. And for $18 one time, which is a front end product for us, or a funded proposal for you as an affiliate, you're gonna get access to our domain flipping course. You're gonna get access to an extreme couponing course, a Google AdSense course, which if you look, those three things I just named will help you make money and save money, and it does not involve you having to recruit anybody, all right? So that is massive in itself. Also, in addition to that, you're gonna get access to advertising strategies that will help you be able to build your business online or offline. I think all this is online, and that's probably at least 10 hours of content, maybe more, right there in itself. Excuse me. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Check your audio. Okay, cool. All right, making sure it wasn't me. All right, so you're gonna get access to that as well. Now, I Am Phenom, again, it's another product we've had for years. We're always updating and improving this particular software as well. This is a lead generation software. You get access to capture pages, basic link tracking. We have video software inside of that. It's a blogging system as well. And you have access to a emailer as well that you would have to provide your own SMTP service with, okay? We don't have a way for you to send from our server on that, because we tried that before and some spammers got a hold of it and it got our IPs and stuff shut down. So we had to cut that out. But on the flip side of the coin is if you use your SMTP provider, traditionally it's going to be cheaper than you going out using an autoresponder. So this is perfect for bulk mailing. Okay, but not necessarily for it to really be your primary autoresponder. So it can be a starter autoresponder for most of you all. Okay, so you can use this to build capture pages, you can build sales funnels, you can build anything with this system, as well as create a custom blog, branding yourself with this particular system, and mount the domain name of your choice with it. Okay, so everything you need pretty much to brand is here. All right. And that's $197 yearly. SMS Pro, $197 yearly. UOP link tracking. Again, it's a tool that we have that will be live here sometime this month, hopefully. It's pretty much done. I just have to verify everything back there. But basically what this tool does is it allows you to track your advertising campaigns. So if you are looking to build a business online or offline for that matter, it's very important for you to know how well your advertising is doing. Because if you don't track or know how well or how bad your advertising is doing, then there's no possible way for you to really scale your business properly, okay? Because you're basically just guessing, as it relates to how well things are doing in your business. So you don't want to keep pumping advertising dollars in places where the marketing is not good or where your advertising is not doing as well. So this is going to help you be able to track and know how well things are doing, how well things are converting for you, etc. And if you find that things are not doing well, then hey, either you need to tweak something about your ad, or maybe you just don't need to advertise in that place anymore, okay? Very critical that you track, okay? Now, let's talk about UOPFX, which is one of our flagship products, which is why most of you guys are here. Now, before I talk about this, I do have to read this disclaimer. Unit of Prosperity is not a licensed financial advisor, nor does it give out financial advice. This content of this webinar and or video, if you're watching the recording, is for educational purposes only. All examples and analysis are intended for these purposes and should not be considered as specific investment or trading advice. All hypothetical examples are for the purpose of teaching principles and are not intended to suggest future results. The customers of the Unit of Prosperity products and or services assume full risk and responsibility for their trading activity. Trading forex and options are considered more sophisticated investment vehicles due to high leverage and are not suitable for all investors. Past performances is not indicative of future results. Individual results will vary due to a variety of market and timing conditions, okay? Now, jumping into this, again, these are some old screenshots, but these are actually my screenshots. Some of these are daily. Again, everybody's not gonna do this daily, and this is a fairly large account, okay? But you got here, you got a thing here, and you got one here, okay? Now, this particular account here is actually from our auto trader, okay? Which I will talk about that a little later. Then you have this one here, and you have this one here. This is daily. All these are daily profits, just showing you what the potential are here. Now, if you decide to get started with our Forex Academy today, the beautiful thing about this, before I even talk about that, is that our Forex Academy consists of 70 plus videos. We are looking to add more. The goal is to have 100 videos. Now, before I talk about trading, because a lot of people jump on and they want to learn how to trade, but they have the wrong mindset. You jump in from a perspective of just being an opportunity seeker and not looking to learn the skill, right? You want a auto trader, which nothing is wrong with an auto trader. Nothing is wrong with signals or whatever it is that you desire. But if you don't have the skill yourself, you are still handicapped, all right? It's great to have those vehicles in place, but if you know how to do it yourself, if anything goes wrong with that vehicle, if the SEC say, hey, no more auto traders, no more signals or whatever, guess what? You still control your own destiny, in a sense to where, hey, you know how to trade yourself. It was just like when I learned how to do e-commerce. There are some automated things out there that you can do on the e-commerce side. But I'm a person that like to have a trade, okay? You call it trade, you know, in the corporate world, in the network marketing world, we call it skills, okay? Or direct sales, we call them skills. It can be the same thing, a skill or a trade, all right? So I want to have as many skills as I possibly can so that I'm well versed as an entrepreneur. And if anything was to happen, you know, I have a variety of different things that I could do personally that will generate me money, not me relying on a software or a tool to do it for me or somebody else to give me a signal to do it for me. Because even when a signal is called, for example, you want to understand why you're taking the signal. You just don't want to take it and take someone's word for it because they said it's a good trade. I don't care who it is, right? You know, I don't care if it's me. I don't care if it's the best trade in the world. I want to know why you call that signal. That's just how I think, okay? So you should always be able to verify and know and understand for yourself. And with our FS Academy, we have some of the best trainers in the world, okay? And I'm not just saying that because it's UOP FX, okay, and I own the company. I'm saying that from a perspective of it being true. And the reason why I say they're some of the best trainers in the world is because, you know, a lot of things as it relates to trading, it can be extremely technical. And if you have a teacher that can take something extremely technical and break it down to a sense to where it sounds extremely simple, that is an excellent teacher, okay? We have people that teach, trainers that teach, you know, basic stuff, intermediate and advanced stuff, and they break it down to where anybody can understand it. So if you have a desire to be a student and to learn how to truly trade independently, along with the other tools that I'm going to talk about later, then this is the place for you because we have great content in our academy. Again, 70 plus videos, plus we have the webinar replay site, which will be up this week, okay? As well, the holidays kind of slowed that down, but we have webinar replays. So you're talking about, if you talk about from a combined standpoint, you have hundreds of video, or well over 100 videos that you're going to have access to on demand. Now, in addition to that, okay, we have live trading sessions as well, okay? Training sessions, not trading, live training sessions 3 days a week. And I believe we're going to incorporate a fourth and maybe a fifth day a week that you can jump on live, learn, ask questions, etc. Okay. So in this game, in life, you should never stop learning because once you stop learning, you stop growing. Okay. Now, jumping into this, another tool that we have is called our UOP Trade Manager. I wanted to talk about this tonight. Specifically, I'm going to spend a little bit more time on it because a lot of people don't know how to use this, or you're probably not using it and you're currently a customer, and I'm going to share with you why you should be using this. This is an absolute game changer because what most traders struggle with is risk management. They struggle with risk management and they struggle with discipline. So this will help you with the risk management piece, but it cannot help you with the discipline piece, okay? Now, if you look over to the left, that is basically how our trade manager look. I'm gonna explain to you how each feature works. If you look over to the right, that's what happened. You know, I was running some test trades to kind of show you guys how it works, you know, which once you see the stuff after this, you'll understand what's happening. But if you look at the first trade, you open up that trade as a 12.97 lot, okay? Then if you scroll down, you see that it closed half of that position, which or a portion of that position, which took it to 9.96. Then it closed half of that, went to 4.82, and then just kind of broke it down like that. So this tool basically manages your trades and minimize your risk once you open it up, okay? Now, let's talk about the first portion. Now, pay attention to the red arrows on the left because I'm going to explain each portion. Now, the risk per trade piece of this software, okay? Now, the percentage of equity means the percentage of your account balance you want to risk when you execute a trade using the software, okay? So whenever you execute a trade using the software, the percentage that you set there is going to be the percentage of your account balance that it will open up when you execute that trade. Now, typically for new people, we recommend don't risk no more than 1% of your account. At most 3%, but on this example, it's 5%, but you don't want to go that high, okay? So you want to stay between 1% and 3%. I recommend 1% if you are a new trader, okay? So if you're using this tool, you want to set that at 1%. Fixed lot, you can specify a fixed lot per trade you execute, not accept, I'm sorry, that you execute with the trade manager, okay? So if you don't want to use percentage of equity, which I recommend you do that, then you can set a fixed lot and specify, you know, what lot sizes you want the trades to open up with when you use the trade manager. Now, also be mindful that whatever you have set at top, everything below that is going to be in play as well, which I will explain the other stuff later, okay? Now, position details. Take profit means your take profit level in pips you want the trade manager to set for you only if you execute trades from the software. Stop loss means the stop loss level in pips you want the trade managers to set for you only if you execute trades from the software. Partial closing, which is the next section, okay? The profit amount means the amount of pips you want to catch before partially closing open trade positions, okay? Close, the percentage of trade that will partially close once pips are reached according to the parameters you set, okay? So if you look above, once your trade go 40 pips in profit, in this example, it's gonna close 50% of that trade. So if you are running a 0.50 mini lot, once 40 pips is reached, half of that position will close, taking partial profit, leaving 0.25 mini lot running. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, this is a training too. Does that make any sense? Okay, I want to make sure you guys are getting that. Okay, great, great, great. Okay, awesome. I see yeses, yes, yes, yes. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go to the next slide. Trailing stop. The trailing stop is the percentage of profits. I'm sorry, the trailing stop is a percentage of the profits of the trade being managed. So in the following example, the trailing stop won't work until your trade goes 40 pips in profits. Now, the trailing stop will really come in play if there's an impulse move or if, you know, your trade is gonna, you know, if you're doing swing trading or something like that, okay? So if there's an impulse move and it goes 40 pips in profit, then boom, the trailing stops activate, and then it's gonna trail your trade, okay? So another thing that you can do with this as well, you see that when you're executing trades with this, once you set the bottom settings properly, let's say, for example, you set a trade here and you put, you know, you do a swing trade and you say, well, the take profit is 600 pips. And this is just hypothetically speaking, okay? Now, you can set the partial closing to partially close a trade once it reach 100 pips, and then you got half of the trade running. You can trail stop at that point, 25 pips or 15 pips or whatever you want to do. And then we'll talk about the trailing step, and you can break even at whatever you set as well, and just kind of let it run until it closes itself, right? So because once you set this right, especially when you do the break even and protect, which I'll talk about later, you're not going to lose if the trade go in the right direction, okay? Even if it retrace and go back, you know, you're going to be protected with a certain amount of pips. The trailing step is there to trail the stop loss so that you don't have to update trades with every tick. So if your trailing stop is 30 pips, then the trailing step would trail the trailing stop by 5 pips in this example, okay? Again, that's, you know, the market is wicking and doing crazy stuff. Now, the break-even section, okay? Profit, it lets the software know when you're in profit when that amount of pips per trade is reached, okay? And then once you reach that, you want to set the amount of pips that you want to protect once the trade goes into profit. So once it goes 25 pips in profit, how many of those 25 pips you want to protect? 5, right? Or whatever. Now, typically, my protect is generally close to whatever the profit is. It won't let you go higher than that. So say, for example, if my profit is set to 24 pips, I would generally set my protect to 24 pips. So that means that if my trade goes 25 pips in profit, even if it retrace and go back, 24 pips is going to be protected no matter what. Or I may set it to 10 pips if I feel like, you know, I want to give the market moves to room to retrace back or do whatever it's going to do, then I may only protect 10 pips, okay? So that's how you'll want to set that. So does that make any sense? Yes, it's like insurance, correct. All right, so do you all see how powerful this tool is? So once you start using it, you're not going to want to trade without it. Because if your trades go, okay, in profit in your direction, even a little bit, okay, you're going to be protected. You're not going to have to babysit your trades, okay? So if you're starting with this, I recommend that you demo with it at first before you go with it on your live account, and set your parameters as low as possible. So, you know, some people may only want to protect 10 pips, which, you know, for new people, I recommend you start with 10 pips. So you can say, hey, my profit is 11 pips and I'm going to protect 10 pips. So even if the market goes against me, right, I'm going to walk away with 10 pips no matter what. Like, that's the easiest way to do it. And then just kind of play with the other settings to kind of see what happens. All right. Does that make sense? I want to spend a little bit more time on that part because I want you guys to use the tool because it's extremely powerful. Okay. Now, another thing to keep in mind about this tool as well is that once you have this open on your computer, you do have to leave your computer on. Okay. You cannot open this on your computer and then shut your computer down because it won't work. Also, bear in mind that once this is running on your computer, you can execute trades from your cell phone and it will still manage those trades that you've executed from your cell phone. The only thing that won't apply will be the position details. So the take profit and the stop loss will be whatever you set from your cell phone. However, partial closing, trailing stop, and a break-even portion of the software will all work accordingly, even though you executed the trade from your cell phone, okay? So if you're out and you open up a trade from your cell phone, guess what? Boom, the trade manager is still gonna work for you. So if you catch an impulse move and then the trailing stop activates or whatever and they try to go back, guess what? You're walking away with at least 10 pips, or better yet, depending on how the market impulses, right? You may walk away with a little bit more than that in this example. You may walk away with 40 or 30 or whatever, okay? Does that make sense? Talk to me. Is that pretty cool? Is that cool? What? Okay. How do you all like that you can execute trades from your cell phone and still have the trade manager manage the trade for you? Okay. Yes. Even if it's a pending order, it will still work. Okay. So if you set a pending order, if you execute from your cell phone, as long as the trade manager is open on your computer and you're using that same exact broker on your cell phone, okay, and you're logged into that same account, it will still work because everything you do on your cell phone is going to open up on your computer version of MetaTrader 4 anyway, okay? So yes, I suggest, yes, you definitely probably want to get a VPS for it. If your computer shuts down a lot, a VPS would be best, but it's not required. Actually, I don't run mine on a VPS. It's actually on my home computer because I have it running 24/7 on my computer and I never shut my computer down, okay? But if you know your computer shut down a lot because of Windows updates or whatever, then you might want to get a VPS. But me personally, I don't have it on the VPS. Will it be available on Mac? This work for any computer, whether it's a Mac or not. So the determining factor as to whether or not it will work on your computer will be determined as to whether or not your broker has MetaTrader 4 for Mac or not. If your broker does not have MetaTrader 4 for Mac, which most brokers don't, then you will have to use something like Parallels to install Windows on your Mac and then run it that way. because I do that as well to run Windows programs. Okay. Can you use a laptop? Absolutely, you can. However, with a laptop, in order for this to be effective, again, in work, it has to run, I would say 24 hours a day, but during the time that you're trading, I'll say that you need to have this software running. So if you're on a laptop, your laptop will have to stay on while you're trading until that trade is closed. Will it sync automatically with your broker? Will what sync automatically with your broker? The trade manager. The trade manager will work for any broker. It doesn't matter which one you have. So once you load it up, it's going to work automatically, okay, according to the install instructions. All right, hold on a second, you all. All right, can you all hear me? Okay, cool. Let me move on for this. All right. So basic settings here. If you look at the arrows, delete pending orders. Basically what that means is it's going to delete all of the pending orders that you have set. So let's say, for example, you set a lot of pending orders during a week, and not all of those pending orders activated for whatever reason, or you just don't want to go through and click delete on all of them. You can just go in the trade manager, click delete all pending orders, and it will delete all those pending orders for you, okay, immediately. So if you have 20, hit the button, it's going to delete them, boom, 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 just like that with the click of a button. Close 50% of your trading volume. Basically what this does is closes 50% of all trade volume of trades that you currently have open. For this example, if you have 5 trades, or for example, if you have 5 trades open at 0.50 lot sizes, it will close 50% of all those trades, leaving 5 trades open at 0.25 lots. So that is huge, okay? Especially for people that like to open up multiple trades for whatever reason to take different positions, or AKA stack, okay? I've used this, for example, I had multiple trades open because I knew the trade was going to go in the direction I was trading in. However, it kept, retracing and going up. So I took better positions, multiple positions, at better prices, better pricing. And then when it went into profit, instead of me having to try to manually close out 5 different positions, trust me, it is a big headache, okay? You can just click one button to close 50% of that, or you can hit close all trades now to close all your trades completely with the software, okay? Now, buy is how you execute buy orders at market price for immediate entry, and sell is how you execute sell orders at market price or immediate entry. So basically that means whatever the parameters you have set on this, once you hit buy or sell, it's going to open that trade immediately with the take profit and stop losses you have set with it. Now, the partial closing, the trailing stop, and the break even, that can be modified at any point, whether if the trade is open or not, okay? So you don't have to close the trade in order for you to modify the partial closing, trailing stop, or break even. So if you say, hey, instead of me partially closing trades at 40 pips, I want to do it at 20, all you have to do is just modify that, and it will, go according to those settings, okay? So that's pretty cool as well. The same rule applies for the trailing stop and the break even section, okay? You can modify those whether the trades are open or not. The only thing that you'll have to worry about is to take profit, which you can modify those manually, but it'll just open a trade at that amount. Now, UOP Sniper Pro, our auto trader. I know people have been asking about this, and the reason why we had to change some things about how we were going to do it, to be honest with you, because of legal reasons. We want to make sure we're legal with the SEC. And so in order for us to be legal and compliant with the SEC, we had to change some things about how we were going to do it. But however, we are going to release this month. It's coming this month, okay? Promise. I'm saying it on a live webinar. It's coming. Okay, it's already been ready. We've been testing it for a year. However, use this at your own risk, okay? Because we are gonna give you recommended settings according to what your account balance is. And if you go against the grain with that, then the consequences is gonna be on you. But this is something that we've personally been testing for over a year. So we know it works. There's no doubt about it. But it's all according to your settings. Now, I am going to give my disclaimers here and tell you that as long as you don't get greedy and try to get rich overnight with this, it can be profitable for you, okay? The potential of it being profitable for you is extremely high. And the way that you should look at any auto trader, I view it as a high-risk mutual fund or high investment mutual fund. I guess it's the proper term to use, okay? So it'll be a high investment mutual fund, meaning, or high interest mutual fund or whatever, however it works. You get what I'm trying to say. High interest savings account, okay? So whatever money I put over there, it's just gonna earn me daily returns, monthly returns or whatever. I expect to lose occasionally because when you do mutual funds or stocks or whatever you're doing, you're gonna lose, or you may lose some in your 401k or whatever it is. It may go down one year, it may go up, okay? So I expect it. But as long as I'm seeing a positive net at the end of the month, or if I have a bad month at the end of the quarter, I'm okay with that. And if you look at this example, the example to the left, last week, the auto trader did $289 a week from today. Not bad, okay? This account has like $11,000 in it right now, okay? So an $11,000 account, it did $289. Now, if I had that same $11,000 sitting in the bank, I would not have made $289 last week. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that this is going to happen for you, but I'm just showing you this as an example. Now, notice, even though it's a $10,000 plus account, you see the lot sizes. They are very conservative, okay? I'm not running whole lots, okay? Because the software is winning trades for me to try to get to $1 million overnight, okay? So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Just because it's winning for you does not mean that you should, up your lot sizes to, over leverage your account, because, if you do that, there's going to be consequences behind it. But as long as you stay conservative and stick to the recommended settings, you should see returns. So $289 last week. The last month, it did $3,100 for me. Last month was a good month. The last 3 months, which is the one to the far right, you're looking at $6,400. So if you divide that, okay, exactly, greed equals epic fail, okay? So if you divide that by 3, that's $2,000 a month, all right? So that's kind of like you having, building up your savings. You can use it to do whatever you want. You can truly earn while you learn with this. But again, you're not trying to, the ideal here for most of you guys, because you don't really have a whole lot of capital to put in trading in the beginning anyway. The ideal with this is for you not to try to retire in 6 months with an auto trader, okay? The ideal is for you to create some cash to earn while you learn, or, okay, you can use it, to be able to just multiply your money on autopilot to build a retirement or whatever you want to do with it. Compound, passive income that you don't have to pay your bills with next month. That's what this is for, okay? But the fact of the matter is, if you see these things here, you see that it's working, it works. And obviously, the more money you're able to invest within your trading account, you can up your lot size and be able to yield more potentially, okay? Does that make sense? Are you all excited about the auto trader? Because y'all are quiet. Y'all excited about it. All right, so it works. All right, but I just got to be real with you guys, because I don't want people coming in here, man, trying to come in here and get rich next week with it because it wins very well. And that's the reason why we didn't want to put it in your hands. However, we're going to give you the software. You're going to have to set your own settings. So if you lose, it's on you. But I'm telling you, We've tested it and we know it works 100% unequivocally the way that you're seeing here, okay? All right, so moving forward. Our Signals app is here. I'm sorry I didn't have a better image of it. It says coming soon, but the Signal app is live. It's actually in the process of being updated, so we haven't really sent anything through it. So right now we're using Telegram as a source to send signals until our new updated app is approved by Apple and such. Once we do that, we'll be back using this. However, we're going to change the way that we send signals, which I'm not going to talk about on the webinar, but basically, long story short, this will be a way for you to basically get forecasts of potential trade setups as opposed to you just getting, here, take this trade at this point, blah, 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 okay? Because we don't want to handicap you guys, okay? We want to teach you guys how to be traders. So we can show you a setup and we can show you what to look for, but the rest will be on you. We haven't, I think we sent one through there today, but that was it. So if you're not in the Telegram group, we can talk about that after the webinar. The minimum to be an auto trader is, I mean, you can go as low as $100, I would say, but again, that will vary. So what's included in UOPFX? Again, you're going to get the UOP Trade Manager. You get 4 strategy indicators, more coming soon. UOP Profit Finder. I still have this old slide in here. It's not going to be a web scanner. It's a Profit Finder. I didn't put an image of that, but that's coming soon. Keyword, coming soon. It's not here now. I wanted to make sure I'm clear. It's not here now. However, I posted it in our founders group. They've seen it. It's here. It's working, but we're still testing and tweaking before we release it. We also have our Auto Trader bot as well. Will be coming out this month. All right. And 3 live sessions. It should be 3 to 5 live training sessions, okay? Because we're going to incorporate 1 or 2 more in recordings of all of our live sessions. And that didn't do what it was supposed to do. So if you're interested in getting started, get back with the person who invited you to this webinar, ladies and gentlemen. Whoever it was that invited you to the webinar, go ahead and get back with them and ask them what it is you need to do to get started with UOP, whether you're interested in the $18 product or if you're interested in UOPFX, get their link and get signed up now. I didn't talk about the affiliate portion, but I can talk about that briefly. The affiliate portion of our program pays out up to 40% commissions, okay? So let's break that down in this manner, okay? Pays out up to 40% commissions through 3 levels. So it's not anything complicated, all right? So it's $125 a month, which is cheaper than, you know, most things out there, especially for what you're getting. So if you multiply that times, multiply it times 20, okay, you earn 20% on your first level. That's going to be $25 a month per referral that you refer to the business, okay? If you decide to become an affiliate, all right? Now, on levels 2 and 3, you're going to earn 10%, so that'll be 125 times 0.10. That is $12.50 residually monthly on levels 2 and 3, okay? So if you add that all up, that's a little over $40 in residual income through 3 levels that you're going to earn for UOPFX customers. We have a lot of customers that are giving amazing testimonials. I can jump over to the Facebook group. Actually, it's one I just snagged here. Let me see here. I have a folder. Let me see if I can find it. UOPFX. All right, so if you were invited by someone, make sure you get back with them. And if you got an email today, make sure you reply to the email if you want to get started. Now, here's the screenshot I just took today. I don't want to go on Facebook and try to find it. But if you look here, what an awesome day of trading. I just want to say I appreciate all the UOP leaders, forever grateful, teaching us the skills to gain daily tips. This is from Armando. And you see that he had a $479 day. Of course, this is going to vary per person trading. Okay, now I have these for days. Okay, FX testimonials. I lost the, so we can open up a couple of them. Okay, so you see these testimonials here. Okay, 102 pips gained this morning. We're not making this up. All the struggles, I had learning this, excellent training instructions, and an excellent leader. I'm thankful. Okay, she gained 102 pips. Joshua deposited $200, made $54 in a single week. Okay. Fatima, our UOP member of the month, crushing it. Okay. We got a lot of screenshots. So just to show you guys that. So do you all have any questions I could possibly answer before I end this webinar? It's $125 a month. Plus we're up 530. So it's going to be a 1K day. Okay. On another account. Awesome. Congratulations, Amanda. It is $125 a month. Awesome. So if you're interested in getting started, go ahead and get back with the person that invited you to this webinar. If you're watching it on Facebook and no one didn't invite you, you just happened to scroll on our page, then you can comment or inbox us on the page. We'll get you a link to get signed up. But first, if someone invited you, please get back with them and ask them for their link to get signed up underneath them. If you got an email, reply to the email and we'll get you a link, whoever sent you that email. How much is the auto trader? The auto trader is no additional cost. It is included in your membership, okay? So for the 125, you're not going to have to pay anything extra for the auto trader. So once that product launch, you're gonna have access to it, okay? So going back over, can it be tested on past data? I don't know what you mean by that. So what exactly do you get for $125, okay? You're gonna get access to our UOP. Let me go back up here. You're gonna get access. The auto trader will be released sometime this month for sure, okay? So if you sign up tonight, you're not gonna get the auto trader tonight. I just wanted to show you that, okay? But it is coming out this month. So once you become a customer of UOPFX, you're gonna get access to our academy, 70 plus videos, okay? You're gonna get access to our UOP Trade Manager here, which help minimize risk. It manages trades for you, which is what most people have problems with. You know, we talk about risk management all the time and only using 1% of your equity. And most traders are not doing that. So if you're executing a trade from the trade manager, you can just set it to 1% and do all your trades from that. And you will never over leverage your account because it's not going to allow you to, okay? Keep that in mind. Also included, you get 4 indicators. We have our scanner, not our scanner, a tool, a trade finding tool that's coming soon. You get access to 3 to 5 live sessions. Right now we have 3. We're looking to add 1 to 2 more live sessions and recordings of all of our training sessions and our forecast, our signal forecast app or Telegram group. What broker do you use? You can use any broker that you want. You're not limited to or restricted to a certain broker. So it works with any broker. Unless your broker don't allow expert advisors, then you may have a problem. But most of them do, so you shouldn't have a problem. Any other questions? Hey, Dr. Tim, thank you for the opportunity for joining UOP ASAP. 3 questions. Does the auto trader trade cryptos? No, it doesn't. Will you offer a super affiliate program in the future? Not sure what you mean by a super affiliate program, but we do have a affiliate program with UOPFX, okay? So let me show you this. I can show you this. All right, so you haven't really seen a whole lot of posting on social media yet, because we haven't really went full stream with our system yet, which we're waiting on a few things from people in the studio. I actually did the voiceovers and they brought them back. I just don't like the way my voice sounds. When they edit it, it sounds terrible. So this will be done probably within the next 72 hours. All the affiliates will have access to this that will allow them to be able to promote this. I wanted to have it ready by today, but we had to change that audio file for my voice. I hate it because I have a country accent. So once we change this, then you all will be able to promote this. We do have an affiliate program. Can I join UOP FX with you? Absolutely. If I invited you here, you definitely can. Crypto trading with the auto trader. Let me tell you guys about crypto, because I know a lot of people are so hooked on crypto, which nothing is wrong with that. But as far as the amount of money you make per trade, there's no really difference between crypto and regular foreign currency. The only difference is that crypto is more volatile than traditional currency, and crypto allows you to trade 7 days a week. So a lot of people are jumping into crypto trading because of the hype of Bitcoin and all that, which nothing is wrong with that. However, they're getting eaten alive because they don't really understand that the swing highs and the swing lows, or the corrections and all that stuff in crypto is extremely different than Forex. They are greater in crypto than they are in Forex. So in the future, it's possible we'll start training on it, but we're not going to create an auto trader for it because it's just too volatile. Yes. If you have a 97, then you get the auto trader. Yes. If you're on a $97 plan, that means you join when we launch February 1st. So your grandfather in at that price as long as you don't cancel. So you're going to get everything that everybody else get at that price, unless there's an additional cost. Can you just be an affiliate, or you must upgrade from another product? No, you can just be an affiliate. So if you just want to be an affiliate, you can. You don't have to buy the product. Will there be a replay to show people? Yes. Absolutely, there will be a replay. Is this on MT4, MT5? It's on MT4. Any other questions? Yes, I'm waiting on you. Oh, let me look at the Q&A while you all are typing. How much does it cost? Can it be tested? How will I know if I paid the $97? You will know if you paid the $97 for sure. If you join February 1st, then you more likely you're on 97. If you are currently a customer, you will know. If not, then you're not on that. How much is the affiliate cost in addition to the 125? The affiliate program right now is $97 a year. We will eventually probably add a monthly option, but right now that's not available. But it's $97 a year. So if you divide that by 12, that's a little under $10 or so. Will the replay be sent via email? Yes, it will. And it will be posted inside of our Facebook group as well. Yes, $97 a year for the affiliate program. Okay. And the reason why is because this is a part of the affiliate program. You get access to this and upgrades and stuff. Like, we just can't give it away for free, especially if you want an awesome system. So again, $97. Most companies charge more than that for you to become an IBO. Okay. So $97 divided by 12. And I did that wrong. By 12. That's $8 a month, essentially. Okay. So it's going to make sense to go with the yearly option anyway, because the monthly is going to be $20 a month. So most people are going to do the year. Any other questions? Any other questions? And if you're asking questions on Facebook, let me stop the screen share. All right, let me jump over to Facebook, see what's going on over there. I don't know if people are asking questions on Facebook. All right, I don't see any questions on Facebook, so that's awesome. So again, if you have any questions at all, or if anybody invited you, you have additional questions that I didn't answer, please make sure that you join with the person that invited you, okay? How do I sign up as an affiliate? I'm already a member, okay? Now, if you want to sign up as a affiliate, okay, and you already joined, it's critical that you use the same email that you registered with in the first place. Do not use a different email. So use the same email that you have on your account that you log into the system, okay? Now, what you would do is go to Unit of Prosperity. Actually, let me show my screen again. Right now, this is what you have to do. We're gonna make this easier here in the next couple of days, okay? But right now, what you want to do is go to Unit of Prosperity, click on Our Products, and then you want to scroll down, and then you want to click on Affiliate Membership and click here to purchase. And then you want to make sure, again, that you use the email address that's listed on your current account to log in. That way, it will automatically detect that you're already a member and link everything together properly. If you do it any other way, then we'll have to fix it manually. Okay, no one is able to log into UOP system yet because we have not given that out yet. So don't try to log into it because we don't, you all don't have access to it yet. All right, Patricia, hopefully that answered your question. Again, I am not going to keep you guys longer. I don't see any more new questions coming in. You all have a great night. Again, get back with the person who invited you to get started. We look forward to working with you and welcoming you as a student to Unit of Prosperity and UOPFX. You all have a great night.